Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back. Welcome to your reading. This is the Seeker's reading for the week of February 12th, 2023. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it is meant for you. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. I just remembered I have to remove these guys from the last reading. Okay? So I'm going to put them over here. Still holding it down. All right. Says let's still have the crown present. All right, so we'll do that. I'm gonna ding the bell. Tapping into Aquarius Collective now. Spirit guides are coming in, teams and councils, ancestors of the highest truth and compassion. Thank you. Also, anyone from the from Starseed Collectives and Elemental Kingdoms, please come in. Thank you. So the Seeker's reading is to let you know what's coming up for that next week. What is the journey that you're going to be embarking on? Okay, for many of you guys, we'll pull like three kind of areas, and for many of you, you may resonate with all three piles, or you may resonate with one, two, or three, or it may be something you have, it's just confirmation of what you have just gotten through. Okay, so it just depends on where you are on your evolutionary journey. Yes, of self-love. So how we're going to do it is I'm going to go through the channel messages first, then we'll pull the cards, and and then we'll go through and we'll just have Spirit will be channeling, okay, the messages for you. Yes, yes, and yes. So here we go. So the title of this reading is Embracing a New You. Okay, I started drawing a spiral, and then I saw a labyrinth. Okay, and then I saw the secret garden, I heard the secret garden, and then I heard a tale of a rose. And then I heard Tulum's garden, Aztec gold, okay, and then adorn the temple. And then I heard cherries and rubies, and then they showed me you, and your aura was like a cherry garnet red. It was like you were filled with rubies and garnet, and you were glowing. Your aura was red. So yes, it was very beautiful, and it wasn't like some people might associate the color red with like fear. I actually associate the color red with abundance, okay, with passion, with igniting, I associate with fire. Yes, yes, and yes. So in coming into this, what the message that's coming in is that something that you couldn't find your way out of is about to come to you. All right, so that's the labyrinth energy of you going through this door, going through that door, and not finding what you need. But remember, it's the journey, right? So even though you feeling like you didn't find what you need, Spirit says it's what you needed at that time. All right, and so I feel some of you guys might be going on this sacred journey, and that's where the secret garden comes in, because this is the garden of the mind, the garden of the heart. This is your secret place, your place where your spirit and your soul meet, right? The place where you know that you are not separated from source, the place where you feel your God goddess energy fully, without any doubt, unconditional love just vibrating out through you. You feel the connection to the earth, you feel the connection to all that there is, right? You going and you seeking within that place within, right? And so the Tale of a Rose, I'm not sure if that's an actual book title or not, but it's this energy of, and I don't have what we drew from yesterday, but it's this energy of you blooming, right? And the energy, and they're showing me like a purity, right, of you purifying your light body, purifying your soul, your mind, your heart, so your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body, your spiritual body, right? You purifying all of that so that you can come into this beautiful energy of the ethereal, right? The energy of holy pureness, the energy of hope and faith, unconditional love, of unwavering belief and confidence, high self-esteem, not only in yourself but also your ability to co-create your reality, and also your ability to connect to whatever it is that you need to receive, All right, the abundance that you need at this time, always and forever. Yes, yes, and yes. This is the energy of you going through the story of releasing anything that would have tainted that white rose, right? And then I'm seeing the white rose. This is very powerful and very beautiful, right? Where you allow yourself to completely surrender to this energy of it's a reconfiguration, a recalibration, and there's like a dropper, and it drops this white rose and it turns it red, right? To where you become this red rose, and this is where you become grounded in your physical body. So this is where you while you're in the ethereal, you're in this beautiful light body energy, you bring your consciousness down into your physical body to where you're able to ground wisdom into the earth, new consciousness, new earth, right? You're able to ground it into the earth and live in this physical avatar with this serenity, this bliss, this pleasure, this excitement, this joy. Okay, so that's the tale of the rose. This gonna be a powerful week, guys, because it's this energy of you witnessing yourself come out of the physical avatar and reach your enlightenment, right? Your samadhi, and then you reaching that, but knowing that your time here on earth is not done, and you recalibrating yourself to bring down all that you've learned, all that you've gathered, not just from this lifetime, but lifetimes before, everything that has culminated for you on your soul journey thus far, and bringing it integration, right? Bringing it back into the physical body, into the heart, grounding it in your body, and you walking in that wisdom. Okay, no longer hiding behind victim mentality or hiding behind emotional manipulation or psychological manipulation where you played small or you didn't reveal your genius, your intelligence, or who you are. You know, if you claim yourself to be a starseed, you know, you just being who you are without apology, without denying, and full acceptance of self. So then the cherries and the rubies, right? So we talked about, I can't remember what reading that was, and when we talked about the cherries a lot, you guys remember that probably. I might even have a cherry on the thumbnail, all right, if that is resonating with you and you didn't see that reading or you want to rewatch it, okay? And the energy of the rubies, I always think the ruby ray, the red ray, okay, of the fire of the archangel. So I'm going to come into our oracle of Archangel of Fire. It is by Alexandria Winman. All right, so also remember, like, these names might mean a lot to you, okay? So I'm going to go into this, and then we're going to pop back up to the second row and talk about Tulum's Garden, the Aztec gold, and the door in the temple, okay? And actually, I feel it coming. Yes, okay? So this is the red ray of the archangels. Hold on, I'm having a bit of trouble grounding. Let me take a sip of water. It's almost as if the oxygen from my brain just got cut off for a second. If you guys have ever had an experience like that, where you numb, but you lose everything, right? Everything just goes. Okay. So that also might mean you might have a moment after this energy of you going through, you witnessing your tale of the rose, whatever that is for you, okay? Your story, and you fully being witness to it, and with eyes wide open, right? Whatever that is for you. And I feel that this energy of the rubies and the cherries coming in, right? Really coming in very strongly. You might want to look up the cherry tree is coming through very strongly, or the cherry blossom, to allow you to release all that you held, right? And so bringing you into Archangel Uriel, salvation, Archangel Shemuel, justice, all right, which is balance, right? Archangel Hananel, passion and poise. Very powerful. And I'm being called to let you guys know these numbers that I'm seeing right here. 33-9, 64-0, 74-2, 80, 84-4. So the only angel number that I'm seeing is 44, okay? Angels around you very heavily at this time, y'all. I'm just going to go through so that you can to tell you about this ray, so you have more information about it, and also you'll know if you've been working with this ray, if it's been resonating with you, because some of these things might be a hit for you. Okay, so this is the red flame, and this is the base chakra, which is located at the base of the spine, your tailbone. The healing qualities of the red ray are grounding, stability, physical strength, vitality, forgiveness, patience, emotional healing, tenacity, and success. All right, so there's a lot of fear of a failure that is releasing from you this week as well. Okay, the crystals associated with the red ray are ruby, there we go, fire opal, rubellite, red beryl, and red topaz. The essential oils associated with the red ray are red cedar and mandarin. The star constellation is Antares. It's known as the red giant of Scorpio. All right, so yeah, a lot of that fear of failure, working on that root chakra, so you guys can catapult into success. Okay, whatever that is for you. I'm gonna read because I'm being guided to read the message from each archangel for you guys. Okay, and as we do, we're gonna go ahead and pull a card. Okay. So, Archangel Uriel, salvation. The message: let go of anger and unforgiveness, and I let go of anger and unforgiveness, and let my flame of love illuminate. And let my flame of love illuminate your heart. I can help free you from emotional pain. If you do not know the right words to say, call upon me, and I will speak through your heart. Okay. So this is you calling on Archangel Uriel and bringing the ruby ray, which I call it, but the red ray, through your heart. Space Irosiminala. Very powerful. Which is going to help you move forward, align to spirit, and help you move forward, move out of despair, disappointment, feeling not good enough, unworthy, anger, being trapped in the wounded child. All right. Yeah. You being able to declare your freedom. All right. There's also this, it says the flame of freedom is often depicted in the golden ruby fire. So you might want to bring that in, working with the firefly, or maybe you have been working with fireflies. Okay. And so this is bringing in that golden ruby fire into all 7 of your chakras. Okay. And bringing in the energy of the dragonfly, which we'll do some of this in the course on February 17th, blending with spirit. Okay, because we'll be working with spirit, blending with spirit, and then working to clear our light body and align, and bringing in a spirit animal, okay, to help us align and write new intentions for the new moon. Yes, yes, and yes. Very powerful energy. I'll make sure the link is in this description if you guys want to sign up. Yeah. And then we have Archangel Kemuel. Or I don't know why I said Kemuel, Shemuel. This came out right away. Have you acted out of lack of integrity? Are you taking full responsibility for your life? Reveal the true you, and you will see the loving nature of humankind. And I'm being called this energy, the tail of the rose in the secret garden. It's like only you know the truth of your actions, right? But it's time for you to face that, and for you to also to forgive yourself. But there's a level of accountability. So now I'm being taken to Loom's garden. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but all I can feel is like a place of resurrection. All right, it's a place of giving your untruths, the things that you have willingly followed knowing it wasn't your truth, giving that to your garden and allowing it to have resurrection, allowing it to seed a new seed, to seed a new flower, to seed a new garden. All right, this is also energy of you calling you calling back your power and you accepting the power of your ancestors. So then we get into the Aztec gold energy, all right, which I'm seeing like, you know, Aztec gold, but also this Aztec blue kind of color, like azure blue, this energy coming in, which is so interesting because my painting has that they had me look at when I had that moment of like losing, like being disconnected from my brain, from my cognition, right? For a second, I looked at my painting and it has a spiral in the middle of it. So that might resonate or it might mean something to you guys in some way, shape, or form, okay? So this is also going to be a powerful week of you just dropping addictions. It's going to feel very miraculous as well. It's like you're going to just, the power of fear is going to leave you and the power of love is going to overflow you to where whatever it was that you've been having a hard time sticking to, whatever it was that you've been having a hard time letting go of, you're finally going to bury it. Okay, you're finally going to let it go. So I definitely feel that some of you guys, it has something to do with money, definitely. So maybe money habits that kept you in poverty consciousness, or money self-limiting beliefs around money that kept you feeling unworthy or abundant, or even like I feel there's this energy of like jealousy or envy over others that have money, you know, all of that leaving you, resentment of your parents, especially if they were like you know, drug addicts or anything like that, alcoholics, where their addiction was a cause of poverty in your household. I feel like a lot of that is going to be leaving you guys this week, but it is going to be a process of you facing that. Again, we said that some of you guys were living in your wounded child. Well, your wounded child is ready to heal, is ready to share with you the things that they've been holding back from you. So this is like things that you have blocked out, all right, are going to be coming to you. And this is if you take the invitation. I also see the devil. He's holding his hand out. The devil means two things to me. It could either mean attachments, right, to things that are no longer serving you, but it also could mean an offer to you coming into alignment with a new contract. And this new contract is a new you, all right, i.e. the title of the reading, Embracing a New You. So this is you attaching to a new form of you, all right? But it's, when I say attaching to new form, it's devotion, it's discipline, all right? So if you always worrying about money, the underlying belief feeling like I never have enough money, things are not working out for me, and then you sticking to the reprogramming of I always have enough money, things are always working out for me, okay? So then also you going into your self-love rituals, right, where you're speaking positive affirmations to yourself, you're taking your salt baths, you're doing your work outside, you're doing your exercise, you're doing your meditation, you're doing your breath work, you're doing your mudras, whatever that is for you that gets you to a higher state of mind, all right, within the heart space. All right, so this is not you disconnecting. This is not you living outside of your body. This is you grounding in all of your wisdom and everything that you've learned on your journey, to stay in your body and to ground into Mother Earth, to give her those wounds. Okay? Yes, very powerful energy. So then we get to Hinanel, passion and poise. I'm being called to say number 8, that he is number 8 in the Archangels of Fire. The spark of vitality within you is being restored, giving you courage to express yourself with real grace. Whatever you do, do it from the heart with great passion. Okay? Okay, so there's a portion in this oracle. It says, become the angel. I'm going to read this to you. Instead of waiting for your dreams to find you, make a choice to reignite your passions today. Explore new ways to invite excitement into your life, or think of all the things you used to love doing as a child and find ways to incorporate some of these into your week. Okay, so that would be the self-love thing for this week, right? Is for you to, it was a jumper, Iroseminama. Thank you. It's for you to incorporate things you did when you were a child into your week, because that's also part of healing your inner child. What happens is when you are not nurtured as a child, especially from the womb to age 2, and you're not held, you're not cuddled, you're not shown love, you're abused, you're abandoned, you're rejected, you're scolded, you're yelled at, you're forced to be someone you're not, all of these different things, it makes an imprint on you. And it impacts your ability to manifest abundance for yourself, because you learned at an early age that you lack. Okay, and every turn that you lack, that you're not good enough. So this is you taking out those programs, right, and reprogramming yourself and knowing that you are worthy and deserving of receiving. Okay, so I do feel, she's talking, thank you, that you guys are going to get some ideas or revisions of ideas. All right, that's going to bring more prosperity into you. And I do feel it. This is moss agate. Okay, it was a massage stone, and then I dropped it and it broke in half, right? So moss agate helps you to bring it in abundance, slowly and steadily. So for those of you who self-sabotage prosperity, increase in money, abundant harmony in relationships, because abundance isn't just money, honey, right? Abundance is in every area of your life, you having all that you need to support you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. All right, so this is helping you to build it slowly, so that way you don't reject it. If you were to win the lottery tomorrow without healing these wounds, without healing your wounded child, you would go and spend it up, or you'd give it away, and then you'd be broke. Okay, so this is you learning to cultivate a money mindset, a wealth mind consciousness, right? Wealth consciousness, abundance mindset, to where when you get money, it stays with you, because you're not hoarding it. You're not hoarding anything else either. Sometimes in the way of you hoarding abundance could be hoarding material items, hoarding food, all right, hoarding relationships, okay, time and energy of others, that kind of a thing. All right, yes, and yes, where if you're not the center of the attention of the room, you feel worthless. All right, that's a wound. If anything that you go around, if anything that someone has, if anything someone says, whether it's your perspective or not, right? Or if a situation happens and you feel bad over it, right? You feel hurt over it. It's only pointing to you that there's a place where you have not healed yet, and it's time to heal it. You're ready for it. You're ready to let it go. You're ready to move to the next level. All right. So many of you guys, you're preparing for some kind of major increase in your life and prosperity and abundance that is going to be permanent. All right, so money comes to me, money grows for me, money stays with me permanently, money multiplies for me, money comes back to me, money loves me, and I love money. All right, and if you had any kind of response to anything that I just said, all right, this is going to be your week to heal that. God promised you with the rainbows. He promised you, I will give you everything that you need to prosper. I will give you what you need for comfort, for joy, for freedom. I will give you everything that you need for this mission. Okay? Yes, and yes. And that's another thing. If you're finding it hard to find resources for your mission, all right, for what you feel you want to do as your sole purpose, rethink what that is. And maybe that's not your mission. Maybe that was something you did to fulfill something that made you feel not worthy, and now you're doing it because it makes you feel worthy. But the fact that you're doing it because it makes you feel worthy means it's not your sole mission. It's not your true place of joy and excitement. Okay? Yes. And I just noticed as we're doing this that my phone it's on the wrong, it's vertical and not horizontal, and I just noticed it. So with that, let's bring out a couple things, all right, that came in, and it has something to do with adorning the temple. All right, so, and it's a perspective shift, a perspective change. All right, that's also going to be happening this week. And I found, I love my Christmas tree. All right, I love the lights on it, and it's just bright, and it reminds me to light my light body up like a Christmas tree. Okay, so my cat loves to take the lights off of the tree. And so I'm looking for my microphone. I couldn't find my microphone, and I didn't know where I set it down. I was getting the decks out and stuff. I couldn't find it, and I'm stepping on this, and I'm like, what is this? I felt like a rock, but it was this. It was a light, right? And normally when a light is missing from the tree, like the old days, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right? When a light is missing, the whole thing goes out, right? Well, I didn't even notice that this light was missing, because now they've programmed the lights to where if one light is missing, it doesn't stop the whole tree from lighting up, right? It doesn't stop it anymore. And so I feel like that's also something, if you felt like you were missing a piece of yourself, right? I feel that Spirit says now it's a mindset shift of you saying, no, I'm whole and complete. I am fully integrated. I have all that I need. All right, so those are also things that you can incorporate into these abundance affirmations, all right, for yourself this week, to move forward, to release the attachment, to come into this new contract of feeling worthy of receiving abundance, worthy and deserving of receiving abundance in all ways. Okay, that's another affirmation. I am abundant in all ways. Yes, yes. And so the other thing that we we knew this fell on the floor, our Om symbol, but we just like left it there. It wasn't like a big deal. We didn't need it, but we normally put this on our salt lamp, right? To bring in peace and to raise the vibration of peace and to release anything that causes us to not be of peace, right? So this mindset thing was stopping you from moving forward. You not feeling whole and complete was stopping you from moving forward, but that is no more, because now we're bringing peace. And this is interesting, had me move this up to the solar plexus. You are bringing peace to your solar plexus this week, right? Where you're going to be able to move forth with this unwavering confidence and self-discipline and devotion that what is yours is yours. No one can take it from you. All right, this is that energy of I have no competition. The ideas that Spirit has put inside of your heart for you to manifest in this lifetime are yours, and for you to move forward in it. You no longer looking at competition, because you no longer compare yourself to anyone else, because you know that you are worthy to live your dreams. Powerful. Irosamala. All right, I was asking, we're going to continue the reading. So, adorning the temple. Eating foods that bring in abundance, that raise your frequency, fruits, okay? Raise your frequency like no other, all right? And also, root vegetables ground your energy. Onions, potatoes ground your energy, okay? And then anything green is going to help open up that heart space. Okay, so those are things coming in for this energy of adorning the temple, because it's like adorning the temple on the outside, but using the things around you to adorn your temple on the inside so that you can raise your vibration. All right. And also beading and using crystals to bead and that kind of thing, making your own crystal bracelets and necklaces, or just wearing gold. Okay. This week is going to be very powerful in amplifying your vibration. It's like if you only kept certain gold pieces and you only wore them for certain occasions, now is the week to bring them out and to wear them, especially during ritual, when you're doing meditation, when you're writing your I love yous, or you're writing your gratitude list. Wear your beautiful jewelry. All right, adorning the temple also is there's a mixture of lavender and oud that's coming through, and yingling. Okay, I think I said that right. It's coming through, a mixture of that and irosiminamala. You can either use rose water, or you can use Florida water, or you can use what is it? Irosiminamala. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's witch hazel. Thank you. All right, and you can add that into those oils. All right, and to spray yourself, spray your aura. You can add Egyptian musk, blue Nile, these kinds of things, and add those essential oils to those oils, and using olive oil, of course. And you can also put lavender and rose inside of the bottle. Let it sit for 2 to 3 days after you mix it, and then you can use that after you get out of the shower, or during the shower, after the bath, these kinds of things. Do your own research, do your skin test to make sure that you're not allergic to these combinations and things like that, okay? Before putting anything all over your body. Yes, yes, and yes. So that came through. Now, the numbers that came through And this time is a little bit different because I heard things with the numbers. So we're going to pull the secret card first. And it's the seeker that came out. I freaking love that. Yes, and there's the compass on the heart. So again, embracing a new you is embracing a new journey of the heart as well. All right, new ways of doing, new ways of being. And there goes our white rose. Very powerful, beautiful energy. There goes the balance. There goes the quartz. All right, amplifying. So even, making quartz earrings or making quartz jewelry, or just having more quartz around your home, amplifying the vibration, programming it to amplify the vibration of unconditional love, yes, Irosimina, having your animals around. And there goes the baby wolf. So again, I forget what reading it was, but we said that new guides were coming in. And because this is a baby wolf and wolves signify spirit guides, I feel that either you are an initiation to be some kind of teacher or mentor. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. It's like in order for you to be a healer, you have to heal yourself. Right? You have to walk the healer's path, often known as the path of the warrior. Okay? All right? Yes, yes. And then, or the other thing is that you're getting new spirit guides, and these are guides that you haven't worked with before. So you're developing a connection. You're developing trust between you and your new guide. And also, I see the kitten here coming in with transmutation, which came through. So let's do the numbers. 88. I heard bringing 88 back. I'm so fancy, right? Naming golds. I'm about to blow, right? So there's also the energy of illuminating, radiating, vibrating, increasing your magnetism, okay, and that bringing in money, honey. I just saw the jackpot, the 777 symbols, okay, and this is also, some of you guys may getting lots of recognition or rewards towards the end of the week or coming in this week. I feel like things where you thought weren't growing, you're going to see the growth, all right, because it's a perspective change. Sometimes this is a thing, and we had to say this to ourselves. Sometimes if you're not growing in subscribers, you may be growing in views on your videos, okay, and so that's still abundance. That's still growth, right? And that's not for you to take away from the way in which that you were growing. And this is also learning non-attachment and saying and trusting the divine plan and divine timing, right? Yes, yes, and yes. A rose doesn't grow all at once, okay? It grows, the seed grows, all right? And then like the shoot grows, and then other parts of the rose grow. They're showing me different parts of a flower growing and coming. A same thing with a baby. A baby doesn't grow all at once. It develops, okay? So this is also this energy of you you birthing something, okay? Whatever that is, you birthing something. 66, and I saw Route 66, so it might mean something to you. I also feel it's that energy of what is it? Catch 22. Thank you. All right. So that's a pessimistic idea. All right. This is believing that no matter what you do, you're always going to get the end of the stick, right? You're always going to get the short end of the stick. So that's a perspective change. For those of you who have been seeing 26, it's time for you to take a new route, a route of unconditional love, a new way, a new direction. And usually that comes into revisioning how you see things, revisioning how you see your world, how you see your earth, how you see your manifestations, and you taking full accountability that it's your heart and your mind that is creating your world, not the people around you. Okay? 77, and I heard transmissions, and it was like transmission. So you're going to be getting transmissions to transmute. All right. And that's where the cat energy is coming in. And then I saw 1111, but they had me write it down as a phone number. It was like 1111-2222. And then I heard 1-800-SIR Mix-a-Lot. Okay, so some of you guys might be manifesting to music, manifesting a body, or manifesting a positive body, like loving your body, positive body image, all right? And that's full acceptance of self, accepting your body for where it is now, and welcoming any upgrades. All right, and whichever way that comes in, and sometimes it doesn't come in the physical body, right? Sometimes it has to come in emotionally and mentally first, and then you see the physical body changes. And so that's again working the energy. All right, the blessing ball of light is coming in for some of you guys, working with your orbs of energy when you wake up, and bringing your orbs of energy in, and then coloring them and putting your affirmations inside of them and sending those blessings out to your day so that you can design your day, orchestrate your day. Your day goes the way that it wants to. Some of you guys already know how to do this, and I feel like that's coming in for you to like do that that's a daily ritual. Okay, and then we got 4444, and then I heard dip baby dip, dip baby dip. So I feel like doing the butterfly is also it's a sacral chakra exercise. Okay, so it's going to help to open up your hips and to release those trapped emotions. Okay, so dip baby dip, dip baby dip. All right, and have fun with it. And that fun is whatever you think of. Like I know that some people feel like there could be like low vibrational energy and this kind of thing. Sandy, not now. I'm sorry. He has his bone and he knows he wants attention. My masculine. All right. So, masculine. Your masculine wants to take action on something, but it might just be really nurturing. Okay. Like just nurturing energy and taking a walk. You know, because actually right now it's getting time for his walk. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah, because he's actually, and he sat in his spot as well. He can be very territorial. So when he knows that my cat wants to sit in certain places, he'll go sit there so she can't sit there. And then he goes through this time where he watches where she goes. And if he thinks she's going to go into the crate, he'll go into the crate. If he thinks she's going to go sit on like the blue, like little pill thing, he'll go sit on it. And then I'm like, all right, it's time to go outside. Let's go release. Let's go let go. So that might also be for you when you're feeling like you just have to do something. You have to take action on something, even though your body was like, we need to rest. Do something that is going to help harness your energy and amplify your energy. That's something that is going to grow your cup. Okay, that's going to allow you to come into overflow. So that would be doing something for self. Okay, whether it be drawing for 5 minutes, or writing your affirmations, or watching a little funny videos on wherever, so you could laugh, or maybe it's you going in and cooking a nice something for yourself, or maybe it's you going and making a glass of water and speaking loving intentions inside of that water and then drinking it. Maybe it's you just sitting with your rose quartz for just 5 minutes, just holding it and just feeling the energy of it, and just attuning your heart to the energy of the rose quartz and just amplifying that energy, that pink energy within you. Yes, and yes. So with the Sir Mix-a-Lot, it also was telling me something about like I just heard Anaconda Nicki Minaj. So there might be something in there. And remember, Nicki is all about like, no matter, oh yes, that's where we're at. So like whatever kind of music lights your heart up, that gets you going. And it could be, stuff that your inner child is like really into, stuff your feminine's into, stuff your masculine's into, stuff your higher self is into. And I do believe the power of 3, but the power of 4. And my power of 4 is the masculine and the feminine, your inner child and your higher self. And I do feel that different music is going to resonate with different parts of you at different times. All right, so this is also you knowing your cycles and knowing when you need to be like look at that girl with the Daisy Duke song going on all right, or we need to get some Paul Wall in there, like you know when you need to when you need that, but you also know when you need to listen to the violin, to the orchestra, when you need to listen to the jazz, when you need to listen to the French, the French music or the African music. You know when you need to listen to Lakota. Like, go with the flow of your body. You know when you might need to listen to some Eminem, or you might need to listen to Purely Nikki or Beyonce, whatever that is for you. Go with the flow and understand that you're not stuck in any kind of genre. You're not stuck in any kind of situation. You're not even stuck in any kind of personality or any kind of aspect of who you are. Understanding that nurturing all parts of you at different times is whole and complete, right? Irosamala. So then we saw the dipping sticks. You guys remember that with the little like creamy stuff or whatever? It's like dipping sticks. We saw that, so I'm not sure. And we saw the bubble gum, the big one. You remember it was like the stringy bubble gum, and it came in the pack and had like the hamburger looking guy on it. It was the baseball bubble gum. So those things came through. So it might be something about bringing sweetness, the sweetness of the moment, the sweetness of enjoying where you are right now back into your life, and making that an intention. Like, I'm going to enjoy this moment. I intend to enjoy my morning. I intend to enjoy everything that I'm doing. I intend to enjoy sweeping. I intend to enjoy washing the dishes. I intend to enjoy my life. And all of that is embracing this new you, of you intending to enjoy your journey. Okay, yeah. So we're going to pull the Lemurian cards here, but then we're going to stop, and then we're going to go to the extended, guys. And so if you're interested in the extended, the link will be in the description box. The extended is on the secret tier of members. Yes. And once you become a member, YouTube member, you'll also have access to all of the previous seeker readings, the seeker extended readings as well. Okay. Irosamala. We do a lot of extra like self-love stuff over there. It comes in. Other messages for path. All right, so star children, surrender, cosmic self, shine your light, emergence, and opening the heart. All right, so we will do those on the extended, and just thank you guys so very much. I honor you. Namaste. Thank you. If you want to do a reading with me or anything like that, all the information, my information is sorry. My information is in the description box. Thanks, guys.